Hello and welcome back to LindaZ's Thursday morning. Today, there's so much going on at LindaZ's that we didn't even know where to begin. So we chose a really cool project that we're going to be doing during an event in November here at LindaZ's, November 8th or November 9th. It'll be a full day of activity. We're going to be making a project from start to finish. It's going to be having the applique. So it's actually called a floor rug, a canvas. So it's actually going to be a themed Deck the Holly themed applique project. And so that is going to be what we're going to concentrate on today, just preparing applique. So, but what else do we have going on at LindaZ's? We have so much. We have another launch party for the Bernina 990, and it's going to be a cocktail, and we're getting really, really good at these cocktail parties. I'm telling you, it's on Tuesday, August 13th. If you can make it, come anywhere after 5 p.m. We'll be there till the last person leaves, or it's usually till about 7:30 p.m. So if you can come by and see what is going on in the new Bernina 990, that would be really fun. If you're more of a brother person, they are also coming out with a top of the line. It's actually going to be their launch this month. Later, Tracy and I are going to go over to their convention in New Jersey and see the new machine. And that we are going to have a pre-launch after that in our store, either the 30th of August or the 31st of August with Jerry Granata. So Jerry Granata already has one of they're called the Avenires, the new top-of-the-line brother machine. And Jerry Granata already has one of his own. And so he's been playing with that, and so he knows it really well. And by the time he gets to our store on August 30th or August 31st, those are either a Friday or a Saturday, come to our store and have fun and learn about that machine. We'll also have some of the XP3s, which are the luminaires. They're also going to be in the room. So please come and join us for one of those events.
Hi, sewing friends. It's Linda here with a cup of coffee. I hope you have one too. The wonderful thing about this channel is that it's a tribute to sewing, quilting, and embroidery. We showcase an array of machines that will fit every project that you can even imagine. Do you enjoy our content? Well, then please lend us your support with a subscription, a like, a comment, positive comments. We love hearing from you. For product inquiries, just LindaZ's.com. It's always open. We have a dedicated sales staff that look forward to helping you make the right choice with your future machine needs. And let's embark on today's sewing journey.
So without further ado, why don't we get on to our applique project here. What I wanted to show you was, how do we do an applique? So I've got three of the part of the holly. I've got some already cut out. So these are circles. And how did I make these? So I had a piece of the fabric, the canvas fabric, and that we were going to cut the circles out of. And I took a piece of our applique fusion transfer paper. So that can be any of the applique fusion transfer papers. This is a very good one. And what we do is we take, so I'll show you how I do the next piece of red fabric for the holly part. And I take the paper side facing up, and I make the piece that I cut just a hair smaller than my piece. And I know I can fit these three pieces on here, so I'm going to need two big circles and one smaller circle. So I've got enough of that applique paper. I know that I have enough for that. So I take it wrong sides facing up, and I put the fusible side facing down, paper side facing up, and let's bring that over to the iron. And this is a process, you want a medium heated iron, so we don't want it to be too hot. So it's going to take just a few seconds. We hold it, press and hold, press and hold. You know what, this heel on here wasn't that great after all. Take that off. Keep the main heat there. And once that is adhered, that's when we can start tracing our circles onto there. So we take our templates. So the pattern that you guys will all get in your kits when you come to our event, we'll have these templates. And over here behind me, you can see there's a green fabric, and that's going to be the holly leaves, right? I've cut those out of the template pattern in paper. And we'll be doing that at the event also. But I just wanted to show you the easiest one that we have here, and that is the circle. So I'll take that up to my corner, I'll hold it down, and I'll trace around it with my handy dandy marking pen, tracing around the circle as we go. Of course, I'm going a little bit too fast for myself here, but there we go. I got my first circle traced. Here I'm going in for my second circle. I do need 2 of the bigger circles for each fabric of the red fabrics for this project. I hope you guys do sign up for this. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to have as many people as we can. If you don't have a sewing machine, we can provide them for you. You will just have to let us know that you don't have one. And this is really a fun project that you can finish, start to finish in our classroom in one day. We'll be getting these done. And then the whole Christmas season, or the winter season even, you'll have this beautiful rug in your home that you can think about all the fun you had making. So here we have our 3 circles on the paper, and now we're going to be cutting these out. So I take my scissors and I just trim around both the fabric, and the applique transfer paper, or whatever the word is called, applique fusible paper. So I'm going all the way around 3 circles here. I'm just going to cut out 1 for you guys because otherwise it's just too much time for you. And then once we are ready to adhere this circle, we would peel off the paper that is going to leave just a shiny side. So we'll have a shiny side once we've peeled off that paper. And then we are going to be able to, on our project, which you can see over here, this is the base of that project that we're going to be doing. We would first adhere the leaves over here. Okay, so I've got my green fabric for the holly leaves, and I'm going to put it pretty side facing down. So the back of the fabric is facing up. I'm going to take some of my applique paper. I know that I need 6 of these leaves, so I'm going to try to put on here as much of the paper as I can for the 6. Because if I put 1 here, and then 2, and then 3. Yeah, I need quite a lot. So let me move this in a way that I can show you all how much I do need before I cut the actual paper here. So they have us doing, there's two different leaves. Just take any old pen. This is 2 of them here. 2, this is 2 more right here. 4. I need enough of this paper cut for 2 more. That's enough of the paper right there. Pressing this on. Actually, I'm going to go this way because it's wider than my ironing board. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to press it. So it's going to take a few minutes. So we'll be back when I'm done with that. Okay, so I've adhered, basically I've fused on my paper, my applique transfer paper, and I am going to trim around what I traced. So I traced my leaves here. So that's kind of what you do with applique. You always trace whatever form it is that you're going to be appliquing onto your base. So here I've got my first leaf that I am trimming out of this canvas fabric, which is very thick canvas, but this is going to become a floor canvas, so it does have to be thick and sturdy. So I'll get this center point cut out here of my first leaf, and then I'll show you what I meant before about how we adhere it onto the project. But of course, this project you'll get to see if you do sign up in November. So here, let me take the paper off of my first leaf. And so I'm left with a shiny side on the back and then the pretty side of the fabric on the front. Let's see, towards the center. So I'd have one leaf here, one leaf here, and one leaf here. And then I would be covering up the points of the leaves with my holly, right? So then once I've got those in place, that's when you can take it to the iron again, and that shiny surface will then adhere to my base. Once we've fused this down in place, so it does become permanent at that point. But what makes it really pretty, these appliques, is to take a decorative stitch and to stitch around with your sewing machine. So we're going to be doing that with our sewing machines when you come to this class. We'll be doing some really cool decorative raw edge applique, they call that, so that we won't be tucking under the edges. We'll be just stitching down. But the applique transfer paper does a really good job of holding down the applique. We're just adding decorative stitches, straight stitches, to outline each of the applique. And just wanted to give you a beginning lesson of applique and then entice you to sign up for this class, because this is going to be a fun event. We're having an educator come all the way from Ohio to teach this class. So that is going to be quite fun. And I've heard it's a very fun event that's been held at other stores around the country, far, far away from us. So hopefully you'll jump into LindaZ's and take advantage of that class in November 8th or November 9th. And we will be finishing, if you stick along with us and follow the instructions well, you'll be able to finish your project in the day that you're there for that class. So that's all for the morning with Thursday morning with LindaZ's. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.